The Osmo 360 is DJI's first step into the world of 360-degree action cameras. And after using it for a couple of weeks while traveling, it's clear this isn't just another action cam. It's packed with powerful features and delivers an experience that feels fresh and exciting. At the heart of it is a unique 1-inch square high-dynamic image sensor. Unlike standard rectangular sensors, this square design makes full use of the sensor area, meaning every pixel contributes to the image. The result is improved clarity, sharper details, and a boost in dynamic range. This is further enhanced by the larger pixel size, letting you shoot in D-Log-M with 10-bit color for richer tones, smoother gradients, and more flexibility in editing. One of the standout features is that it's the first 360 camera capable of recording native 8K video. This isn't upscaled, the footage is razor sharp right out of the camera. You can shoot at 4,000 up to 100 frames per second, 6K at 60 frames per second, and 8,000 at 50 frames per second. It also supports modes like 360 panoramic, hyperlapse, time-lapse, and single lens. In single lens mode, it works like a regular action camera, recording at 5060 fps or 4120 fps for smooth slow motion. Despite these capabilities, it's compact and lightweight, in fact the lightest 360 camera available right now. The responsive touchscreen makes navigation quick and reframing simple, which makes the camera fun and easy to use. To see how far it could go, we took it to the skies for a skydiving shoot. I wasn't about to jump myself, so we let our skydiver Alex take it up, recording in 8,000 at 50 fps to really push the limits. In earlier tests, the camera managed about 25 minutes before an overheating warning appeared, but even then, it only turned off the screen while continuing to record. We stopped after 33 minutes, though realistically, you wouldn't need to record at such high settings for that long. The skydiving footage was crisp, detailed, and smooth, proof that the Osmo 360 can handle fast action at high resolutions. Next, we tried a base jump from a cliff, again in 8,000 at 50 fps. Here, the wireless audio connection was a big help, letting me record sound clearly without having to be right next to the camera. Most of the time, I shot in auto mode, and the results were consistently impressive. Whether in 8K, 6K, or 4K, the footage looked great straight out of the camera. Switzerland's varied landscapes made for a perfect testing ground, mountains, forests, and lakes all in one day. In water tests, the Osmo 360 proved reliable, being waterproof up to 10 meters without extra housing. With a waterproof case, it can go even deeper. Battery life was solid too. It uses the same batteries as the Osmo Action 5, so if you already have DJI gear, they're interchangeable. I expected them to drain quickly at high resolutions, but even after multiple shoots, we only went through 3 batteries in a day. The Action Combo package includes a charging case for 3 batteries, plus USB-C charging for convenience. Mounting options are versatile. The Osmo 360 supports both a standard threaded mount and the magnetic mount from the Action 5, letting you attach it to almost anything. We even threw the pole in the air for a creative shot and still got the footage without damaging the camera. On a mountain biking test, the 1-inch sensor really shined in tricky lighting conditions. Forest trails with alternating shadows and sunlight can throw off lesser cameras, but the Osmo 360 maintained smooth exposure. Vibrations were minimal thanks to a clamp mount and high shutter speed. The wide dynamic range is especially noticeable. We're moving quickly between light and shadow. For anyone who shoots in challenging lighting, this camera is a strong contender. Another highlight was using it on an FPV drone. We mounted it on a Helium Pro from 2RAW, one of my favorite long-range drones, and shot an epic mountain dive revealing a lake. Shooting at 8,050 fps gave us both sharp footage and slow-motion flexibility. Its lightweight makes it perfect for drones. Even after a crash into concrete, the camera only had a small lens scratch and still worked fine. Replaceable lenses would be nice, but the durability was better than expected. In a local stadium, we experimented with creative sports shots alongside football players. The combination of magnetic and threaded mounts made switching setups quick. With up to 105 gigabytes of internal storage, we didn't even need SD cards during the shoot. Back in Melbourne, we took it onto the water with wing foilers. Mounting was tricky, so we used custom 3D printed mounts and safety leashes. Even when a pole broke mid-shoot, the camera survived. Shooting in D-Log-M with 10-bit color gave us excellent flexibility for grading later. We also explored mounting options for vehicles, focusing on reducing stitch lines and vibration. With careful positioning and secure magnetic mounts, the results were smooth and immersive. Low light performance was another pleasant surprise. We tested it by filming a motorbike at night, with a Pikachu on the back. In 8K at both 30 and 50 FPS, even at ISO 1600, noise was well controlled for an action camera. Pushing it further, we filmed a fire artist on the beach in near darkness. The camera handled the bright flames against the dark background beautifully, keeping details in both highlights and shadows. After extensive testing, it's clear the OSMO 360 is one of the most capable and versatile 360 cameras available. The ability to shoot native 8000 at 50 FPS is unmatched right now, giving you incredible detail and the flexibility to crop or reframe without losing much quality. Slow motion capabilities are a bonus, adding creative options for action shots. Whether you're traveling, flying drones, filming extreme sports, or just capturing everyday adventures, the OSMO 360 removes the stress of perfect framing thanks to its almost invisible stitch lines. For me, it was the first time using a 360 camera for extended periods, and it opened up new creative possibilities I hadn't considered before. The only real drawback is the non-replaceable lenses, especially after seeing a scratch from our crash test. Still, the damage didn't affect the footage much, and the overall durability is impressive. This is a camera I'll continue to use in my own projects and one I can recommend with confidence to anyone looking for high-quality, reliable 360 filming. It's compact, powerful, and ready for just about anything you throw at it.